Hi, thank you for being patient to hear some more information about the assignment, the PAT for facilitating a crisis intervention. I was able to speak with the course writer and get some more information on it. So the assignment is in Learning Plan 11. Um, Obviously, it's called facilitating a crisis intervention. And in this, you're going to facilitate a crisis intervention session with a client for 15 minutes using the ABC model. You will display A, basic attending skills, B, identify the precipitating event, cognitions associated, the emotional distress and impairments in functioning. Along with that, you will provide feedback such as reframes, empowerment statements, educational statements, and validation statements. Finally, CU will help develop coping strategies with and for the client. So the main question that people have is, well, what do I do it about? The idea is that you sit down with another person, bribe the mailman, be nice to your wife, talk to a friend to try to get them to sit down with you. Initially, I thought how it was written that, somebody could do it with themselves, but I guess it's better, the course writer says, if you're with somebody else, even if the other person is shy and off camera. But you obviously have to be on camera. So what should you write about? Well, let's kind of look through the learning plans quick. And what should you, not rather write about, but what should you do your video on? If you look through your learning plans, you should see a lot of case studies throughout your textbooks, a lot of ideas in each learning plan. And that's what the course writer suggested, that you look through all of these different things and decide, I will look through the PowerPoints, I will look through the case studies and decide maybe I want to pretend I'm in the crisis center and I'm talking to somebody who is having problems. Maybe you want to choose a different population. Maybe you want someone that's elderly. Perhaps you want to speak with an adolescent. I suggest highly that you make it something real, something you'd be interested in doing, something that you would like to work with that population. It's a situation you've either been in or you'd like to see yourself helping in. Perhaps you'd be interested in talking to someone who's suicidal. Maybe you would want to kind of role play talking to somebody in a situation where you had to help them, such as Learning Plan 4, crisis with danger to self, others, or psychotic decompensation. So I would look through all the different examples in the book and decide what you want to do. Let's go back to the assignment. I suggest you write down some notes and jot down things that you want to say to make sure that you're able to get all of the information in. They're asking a lot from the ABC model, and if you look on what I'll be grading on, the scoring guide includes a lot of different things, including therapeutic statements. You should include some validation, educational, empowering, and reframing. You not only have to know what that is, but how to say it. Your book gives some good examples. Also, if you look at attending skills, ethical checks, all of those, let's go to the ABC model, which is found under course information. That can help you a lot through this assignment. Okay, here we are at course information. If you pan down a little bit, all the way down, you're going to see the ABC model of crisis intervention outline. You're supposed to use this as you practice case role plays in your textbook, look at the intervention statements. So we click that. All right, and that should come up. So this really has helped people. The course writer has shared, because if you include all of these things, you should do really well in this assignment. Mind you, I'm fully aware it's easier said than done. Doing a video is never that easy. So I suggest you practice it. I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. That's one of the tools that you can use. Other people just like to upload theirs to YouTube. It can be kind of stress-inducing to do it, but in an online class, the course writers share that it's very hard to evaluate if you understand what the statements are, if you understand how important it is, for example, not to read off your paper and to kind of look at the person. So it's just more of a challenge. Please don't be worried that I'm grading harshly. This is basically you showing me that you know what these things are, that you know what open and closed questions are, that you understand summarizing, that you know not to just look down at your paper, that you try to have good eye contact, that sort of thing. If you have questions or concerns about uploading a video to YouTube and submitting it to Blackboard, the help desk would be a great way to get information on this. It's also posted in your learning plan, some suggestions, but I suggest the help desk would be probably the best place. The other place would be to go to one of the computer labs. I've had some students go there and they've actually helped them through the whole process. So please email me and contact me if you have questions or concerns about this. Like I said, I'm not going to be a harsh grader on this, but you do need to include some of the things that are in your lesson plans. Anyway, take care and email me if you have questions or concerns.